So now, in theory, everything is in place, but we'll find out if it's working. So our server is ChurchInfoDemo.org, and we put this in the ChurchInfo directory, so it's /ChurchInfo. And now we run into our first hurdle. Apparently, this server turned on register globals. I don't know why they do that. That's a very antiquated thing for them to do. But we're going to have to figure out how to turn it off because ChurchInfo will refuse to run with register globals turned on because it's a security risk. So, close. The first thing I'm going to try to get register globals turned off is I'm going to take a look at still using the file manager in the top level church info directory. One of the ways that you can turn off register globals is by putting a file php.ini in the top level directory of your web page. To simplify things, this happens often enough that we distribute a file called php.ini underscore register globals off. That's the file that it contains one line that says it turns off register globals. And if it's called php.ini, we just need to rename it to php.ini, and then we'll be able to try this again. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out how to rename a file using this iPower control panel, so what I'm going to do is download it, which seems like a kind of a silly thing to do because it's only got one line in it. But anyway, here I downloaded it. I'll open the containing folder. So now you can see that I downloaded this file, php.ini. I can rename it easily in Windows. So I'll just delete the end of it. Yes, I know I'm changing its extension. And then what I'll do is I will go back to the control panel and upload it. So I'll have to browse for it. And let's see, here's the file. All I did was download it, change its name, now upload it again. I'll say upload. Now, when I scroll down through my list, I should have a file php.ini in addition to my php.ini underscore register globals off. So now we'll find out if that helped. So let me go to my browser again, and we'll refresh this, and now we have a different problem. So now the issue, well, the good news is that register globals is fixed, which that php.ini trick doesn't always fix it. There's some cases where that doesn't work, but it frequently fixes it. But now we have this issue with MySQL Connect. It says can't connect to MySQL server, can't connect to local MySQL server. That's because our default value for the MySQL server is localhost, and apparently that's not what iPower wants. So we're going to have to go back and take another look. Under the iPower control panel, I will go back to the so you can see it. I'll go back to the top level and take another look at the MySQL. Take another look at the MySQL page because I must have missed a clue here. Yeah, here we go. Server name is churchinfo.ipowermysql.com. So apparently that's what we're going to need to use for a server name. So let me copy that, and I'll go back into the file manager, and we'll need to edit config.php again. So here we are in the file manager. Browse to the include directory and find config.php, and I'll click the pencil to the right to edit it. And let me scroll up to the top. Alright, so server name localhost isn't working. We need to use this instead. So now I've edited config.php again. I just pressed the save button that you probably couldn't see. But the neat thing about making changes like this is you can test them right away. So here we are back to the page I tried a second ago, and I'll just refresh it. Now we get the ChurchInfo login, which means that the installation was successful and it's ready for the first login. For the first login, the username is admin, and the password is ChurchInfoAdmin, ChurchInfoAdmin. So, change password, so I have to put ChurchInfoAdmin again, and give it a new password. And now it's up and running. So this is a brand new ChurchInfo installation. If we look at all the persons, we start out with just one person, which is this imaginary person called ChurchInfoAdmin, and we're ready to go.